I've never seen a guy with this many pay-per-view headliners have not a single Hall of Famer on his resume. Not a single win on Javante Davis's resume will make you look at it like, wow, like maybe Jose Pedraza's a rather solid one, but it was a struggling at the weight. Jose Pedraza, it was a weight, it was a Jose Pedraza that had already been robbed Edna Cherry in a defense against Edna Cherry at that weight. So he was already weakening at 130 pounds, and he was already just holding on to that weight class because he had that belt. And as soon as he lost that belt, he went up to 135 and actually started fighting better once he could, make the weight a little bit easier. So that's his best win, and even that's with an asterisk. Ryan Garcia, you put the weight rehydration clause, and even Ryan, we still don't really know how good he is. He's never been world champion. As manufactured a star fighter as you can make here, man. I mean, he was actually looked happy. He didn't even look disappointed with the decision tonight, with his performance tonight. This is how much. When you spoil a guy and you give him this much free money, and it's not just happened with him. I thought it happened with Devin Haney too, who then he stepped in, had the bad luck of running into the Ryan Garcia situation with that, but that's another story altogether. But it's like when you don't prepare by giving a backbone to your character with tough fights on the way up and tough fights to sort of cement your legacy and cement your status, then when you end up having trouble with fights you shouldn't have trouble with, and that can't happen because you end up with tonight Javante Davis ended up with a really, really motivated Lamont Roach, who was obviously, like I said, always rather solid, but still was a smaller guy and still had nothing super special about him.